Hello guys and welcome to today's video. My name is Jackson Muindi and I usually make videos about immigration, student visas, job opportunities abroad and also locally because I usually believe that if you hold someone's hands, you are holding a whole community because if that person gets an opportunity abroad and he ends up pulling other like 10 people and those 10 people pull other 10 people, you'd imagine the kind of ripple effect we'll have in our communities because that is the spirit we've been lacking for long, and that's why you see some villages there's poverty, and we need to change this cycle because it's our time, and it is a social media time which is open to all. Sometimes back, as you can attest to that, the village in the village, people could not tell you about opportunities when they rise because there is obviously issues of jealousy, issues of people not wanting you to be ahead of them. But now we are relatives in social media. Me and you, we are relatives in through YouTube or TikTok or wherever. But those times you can still, if you agree to that, just put a comment there. So today I was thinking how our people can go and study in Norway because I made a video about Norway sometimes back, and I did not get the time to make a proper explanation as to how and why you should consider Norway as your study destination country, because you'll find that there are so many benefits apart from it being a free tuition free country. Once you are going to do your undergraduate or postgraduate, be it masters, be it PhD, be it the first degree, you'll do your course for free, completely free. What you'll need is money for living expenses and maybe travel expenses because obviously the country cannot pay that for you. So what I said is those countries in the ones we call Scandinavian countries, they have a very high standard of living as you if you compare them with our local standards, and the universities there they offer very high quality education as opposed to the ones we are having locally. So if you come with a Norwegian degree and you make sure that you take it to the body which equalizes academic qualifications in your country and compare them with the uh, you make them to comparable with local education, you find that you will be able to compete in the same platform with someone who has done that degree in the local university, and you'll have an upper hand because you have international exposure. Let's assume you are looking for a job in an NGO like United Nations, and you are competing with someone who has done their degree in a local university, and you've done that in Norway or Sweden. uh, you attest to that the local NGO, the international NGO is more likely to take the person who has been studying abroad and leave the one who has been studying locally. So that's why I decided to bring this series to advise people, because most people, once they finish their high school or secondary school, whatever you call it in your country, you find that they get stuck. Uh, it's not that they don't have money, it's just that the information doesn't filter through properly to reach all the people, so that the ones who are finishing high school do not get stuck or do courses which do not fit them because of the fact that you are just called by the selecting body in your country. And in Kenya, there's a body which does that. And most times it gives our students very very bad courses, such that your grade in comparison to the course you've been offered, they don't tally well. So if you feel that you can pull the financial muscle to immigrate to Canada and not Canada to Norway and do your degree from here, this is the video for you. Also, if you feel that you can master enough financial muscles, and the strong personal will, because that also is a big determinant for this journey of going abroad to study. You need to watch this video up to the end, and I'll be giving you opportunities and opportunities. And if this one doesn't address your issue, you can just leave a comment. Uh, Make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post any video with opportunities or things which can benefit you, you'll be able to see it, because I cannot put all the good things in one video. It's just that I'll be remembering something or I research something that when I get the proper information, I pass it to you. And the best way for you to receive that information is make sure that you subscribe for one, make sure that you're also turning the notification bell, and follow us through all the other social media sites like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, because all those provide different user experiences for whatever you're looking for. Because as you would bear me witness, TikTok provides a shorter version of videos which are for people who don't want to engage for longer. And YouTube, on the other hand, provides an opportunity for me to explain all these things in a better way in a longer version of videos. So, without further ado, let's get into the Sweden immigration pathway. So, there are requirements which you need to have so that you immigrate to this country. One, you'll need to, to complete. There's an application form which you need to fill, and you get that from your university. So this is the application now after you get admission to the university, because you need to go online and look for a university and apply for it, apply for the course you want. So what you need is to complete that application form, pay a receipt of having paid the application, which is Norwegian krona of 5,300, which is roughly 650 US dollars. In Kenyan money, it should be around 70,000 shillings or thereabouts. And also, you need to have a valid travel document. In this case, it's a passport. So the other thing you need to have is two recent passport size photos with a white background and evidence of admittance into a fully approved full-time program. So the other bit, which is nowadays a little bit tricky, is having the money for the living expenses, because obviously when you are living in Norway, you'll need to show that you have the money and the means to support yourself, so that you don't become a beggar in a foreign country. And it makes sense. So I was checking the amount of money, and another friend of mine who lives there told me that you need to deposit this money into the account of the university which has admitted you, because you find that for you to open an account in Norway while you are abroad, it might be a little bit tricky and hard. So what people do is you get the account of the university you are intending, the university which has admitted you, and deposit that money. It is around 14,350 US dollars, which if you translate into Kenyan, you can translate into your own local currency, but if you translate it into Kenyan money, it comes to around somewhere around it's around 1.5 million, 1.6 thereabouts. So if you get this money, you deposit into the account. What are the ways now of looking for this money if you don't have this money? Because these are questions I get asked oftenly by different people. There are so many different options which you can use to get this money. How? I usually say that it's you who is denying yourself a chance, because there are so many ways for you to get this money. One, if you are working in a place where you can get a loan, get this loan and immigrate to go to Sweden and study there. Okay, because this is money for one academic year. But now, as person from your background, you know how to save money. You know how to live a life where you not spend so much money. I'm not saying you live as well a life, but you can live a life where the amount of money you are using is very minimum. So if this is money you can get anywhere. You just go there and show that you have this money. Then in your spare time, when you don't have classes, or when you're free, or the weekends, you can work other jobs to earn an extra incomes. And through that, I'm not saying you'd be able to fully sustain yourself, but you can try. So the other thing is that you need to have evidence that you have somewhere to live. So through that, I think You can book halls or rooms online. There's Airbnb, there's bookings.com. You can book all these things online. Or you ask the university which has admitted you. They always have a foreign student coordinator who will guide you through how to look for a room in that near that university. So the other thing you need to have is that you have you live. The other thing you need to show is that you leave Norway once you finish, because it's not like other universities. So they might require you to show that you have a return ticket. That's not a hard thing to get. Return ticket is a flight ticket back to your country once you're finished through. Uh, so all things, once you get all these things, you are good to go. You go to the university, go to that embassy which is close to you. Show them these things, and they'll give you a study visa, and you are on your way to Norway. The other thing I can just put in is that there are universities, there are best universities you can go to in. There's a list of best universities. I was checking them, and one university you can go is University of Oslo, which is commonly abbreviated UIO. You can go to University of Bergen, which is the Bergen is BERGEN. You can go to UIT, which is the Arctic University of Norway. You can go to the Norwegian University of Science and Technology. You can go to Norwegian University of Life Sciences. You can go to University of Southeastern Norway. All these universities are just online. It's just that you need to search for them. Let me see whether I can share a page of this university so that you can see. Just a minute. I just want to show you how to apply for this university, because most people are taking advantage of these universities. Okay, see, I hope it will show properly. So this is the page which shows you the universities. You can the university you can look for. University of Southern Eastern Norway, as you can see. There is a University of Stavanger. There's a friend of mine who told me that they have been admitted to this university. So you just go and click the admission page. You look at the semester fee, the admission of University of Agder, no, BI Norwegian Business School. You look also at the language of instruction, Norwegian School of Economics, and these ones mostly admit students who speak English. So if you are from English-speaking countries, so just go to this page, which is let me see, something blocking me. So just go to that that page and look for. The page is uscollegeinternational.com then stroke best. So if you find that a little bit tricky, you can also, let me see whether I can share the other screen as we finish, so you don't get let me see whether I'm looking for the other. I want to share the other screen so you see what else you can apply for. Yeah, it's here. Good. So this is the IDP website. IDP is an institution which guides people on the courses they want to take. So you just need to come here and select your destination. Let's say, for example, you want to go to Canada. You click there, and IDP will show you the opportunities which are available in Canada. There are the reasons, there are courses. You can select. You can write on. You can, if you want to, instead of studying abroad with IDP, talk to one of our consultants today. So you can also talk to them, and they'll guide you through. They usually call. I tried some time back, but now you can also find a course. If you know the course you want, If it's in let's say health sciences, I'm looking for health sciences like this one, health and medicine. Then it will take you to, there are 22,347 international courses found. So you can select any at the university one. Like this one is Ontario College, which is Fanshawe College. You, their fee is there in terms of Kenyan shillings. Total course fee is 1,163,000. It's a course graduate certificate. So Western Sydney, Bachelor of Nursing. You can go. This is Australia. This is Australia too, and there are so many courses you can apply in these different universities. So because we are family, we'll keep showing you the best universities to apply for, the best things you can do with your with your own studies. So guys, just keep on following. Subscribe if not subscribed. Make sure that the notification bell is turned all the time, because I'll be sharing tips daily for you to better yourself. So thank you for watching, and